Microphone on. Welcome everyone to 4D. This is episode 22 of Def's Daily Dose of Dota. Today, focusing on NewBee.Hao's Juggernaut. We're going to mute that and talk about a little story that's only a sentence long. The sentence long is this. I just lost a game. A feeling that I've had many times in the past, and I found myself reflecting on that over dinner tonight. Pancakes. They were great. I had just lost a game, couldn't kill a guy. Dota 2 sometimes runs into that. There's that. It seems like you're playing karaoke. It seems like you're playing against S4, though your MMR is 4 times 2. It's a lot less than the pros. So you lose the game. You say, I'm going to pick a carry. Who should I pick? Well, NewBee and Moo, maybe they had a day like you. And they said, I just want to click on someone and they die. That guy didn't die in the last game. How about Juggernaut? We're going to hop in to what some would say, well, what about Lion? First. Lion's good, 1,000 damage. That's really good. Yeah. But sometimes that gets blocked by Lincolns. Juggernaut's a good option, and he provides, if we go over to the page, crit multiplier, which I'm a big fan of. But, yeah, we can always just look at that later. What I wanted to focus on is just his DPS breakdown. Omnislash. What a great ability. 1,300 damage. Once you maxed it out, level 6. Well, you say, I don't know what the carry's going to be I'm going to be playing against. Let's hop into this game and see what NewBee choose to do about that. You have very typical supports in the 6.82 patch. You have some support stuns for you. You just need a carry. I have a game between NewBee and LGD Gaming from the Summit 2 qualifiers. Let's hop in. Omnislash, also physical damage. Does pierce spell immunity. And when was the last time you missed one of these? Now compare that to the last time you missed a Kunkka bow. God, I'm terrible at Kunkka. I need to pick up Juggernaut more in my own play.
Reserve time.
When maybe my goal is just, I want to point at someone and they need to die.
Earth Shaker.
Another support coming out.
NewBee's turn to ban.
But you're not going to have to face anti-mage. NewBee's not, at least.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remain. Reserve time.
You're sweating. The clock's
LGD Gaming's
rolling down.
To ban.
You just want to win the game. You want to beat whatever carry, because Juggernaut's not a good carry. They'll even pick another carry. Or they may.
10, 5 seconds.
LGD
Gaming's turn to
a great pick.
10,
half the time. Oh, it's a Slark. Oh, it's a Sylar Slark. That's actually not too bad.
10 seconds
It's not an anti-mage. It's not Sylar's Weaver. That had already been banned out. So we're going to hop into this game. Coming up for NewBee, a great support, Rabbit, Centaur. He's going to provide some stun. Oh, Banana. He's going to provide another stun as well. Sanshin, the Ancient Apparition damage. They love him over in the China SEA region. There's a Night Stalker. I wish Moo luck, but half the time he's going to have a hard time. Hopefully we'll see some more innovation. I haven't done a Night Stalker episode yet as of this date. I'm not sure how to make the night and day changes better. But how? All he has to do is click, and it dies. Click on a guy, and he dies. 1,300 damage. Even more if he gets the ult stick. That's outrageous.
30
They're moving
seconds
aggressively
to
into the jungle. They know they're against a Doom of LGD. The supporter Shaker, the support disruptor. Playing very defensively. Sylar, he's a Slark. Oh, he's already thirsty for blood. It will be a tri-lane against tri-lane. And Juggernaut,
The
oh,
battle
what if he was Phantom
begins.
Assassin? Wouldn't that be cool? But no. You want to click on someone and they die.
Regeneration.
Omnislash, great ability. So the game starts. There's a Night Stalker against Brewmaster in mid. In the off lane, it's gonna wind up being a Doom against a solo Centaur. He'll love this farm. Rabbit will love. Yeah, he's got some tangos. He'll stay in lane. He's gonna get great levels. Gonna get his Blink Dagger sooner. Gonna get levels so the 3.8 strength gain can go to work. And Juggernaut, your only job is to farm.
Swifter. Mine, right?
Sure, you have two guys with you, one of which has a stun. And perhaps you can make something happen. But, more importantly, just last hits denies as I switch over to it. Very crucial in the laning phase. We see that he started with Stout Shield, 2 Iron Branches, a Tango, and a Healing Salve. He has a great combination of abilities. The Blade Fury you can get kills with. But he's also going to have a heal and a crit multiplier. The laning phase would actually be quite good for him. This is his ideal situation if you think about it. Heading up a tri-lane, and I'm not having to play Weaver again. Being in the off lane and not having to play Weaver again. All he has to do is point and click, and someone dies. Another 38 gold going to Hao.
Night.
Yeah, he's got 2 great supports. The Sand King moving around. They chop him off. Burst strike away. They got his back. And he is up with 8 last hits at the 2-minute
from
mark.
the tempest of battle.
Upgraded to a poor man's shield. Up in his damage, making his last hitting ability even easier. He is a little low damage early on.
attack.
Another 50 gold going his way. Meanwhile, a great job for both teams. Night Stalker hasn't died yet during day. I'm always amazed. Against a Brewmaster. No first blood yet. The Centaur, he's loving it. Sure, he's ran through 4 of his tangos, but he just likes the levels. So you continue farming. You're looking for any opportunities, and you're definitely holding back Slark's farm. Haven't even had to use Blade Fury yet. Maybe you order in some sentries, because your teammates are awesome. I always condone support behavior of this sort, buying sentries. You're blocking the camp, no more pulls. You're gonna hurt the Dooms. Desire to want to come all the way over there. Well, you guys are gonna have the lane pushed up. I'll just stay here against the Centaur. So you continue to farm your tops on your team. And this game's going great. Yay for carries who just have to point and something dies. You would love perhaps some phase boots. Soon you're gonna want to catch up to someone else, so you can do that ability where you point and someone dies. Good luck dodging that. I mean, on Weaver you'd have to chase them. I just have to point. How? We've had those days. I agree with you. Sometimes you just feel like that.
First blood on the sand strikes the perfect note.
In the mid lane, Night Stalker, getting an assist from his supports who left, saying, hey, not a lot's going on in this lane. You can pick up your healing talent now. And Blade Fury is really good. And you just got glimpsed back. I want to just address the audience. Were you thinking about him getting glimpsed back? Let's just replay it. And what if I were to tell you now? As he walks away, slowly, and his pounce fails. What if I told you now he was going to get glimpsed? What if we could watch Hao? How does he react? Luckily we can. Here's Hao's perspective. What does he do? Sure, you have Blade Fury, and it's really good, but you didn't get the kill. And you're pretty low. You need to get out now. Oh my god. Glimpse. Because he's clicking away, of course. He'd love to get back. Did you see it? Sure, he got glimpsed, but he made it to the side shop. And even look at his cursor. It's hovering above, completing his boots of speed. His face boots specifically. And he buys it. 4-minute, 43-second mark. Look, he's gonna die. Or maybe he'll get away. I know I would die. But at least you bought your face boots. He's actually very quick reaction. He's running back to the left. He even gets his healing ward out. But he dies. But hey, that's okay. Because you were thinking ahead. You realized that, well, Disruptors still have his glimpse to use. They're probably going to use it. At least I can buy something. And you're already back alive. Sure, you died. Would PAO gotten away there? Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. Because this game, you want to carry where you can point and someone dies. Sometimes after you play several games of Treant Protector, or you play several games of Crystal Maiden who only has 450 HP, and you die as a support. But I'm giving mana to everyone. Well, there's always the next game. The farm continues for Juggernaut. At least he's staying alive. He's backed off in speed a little bit. But he's back in lane now with Rabbit, who can provide a stun, and Moo is rotating from bottom. So you just go back to farming. You're not level 6 yet. Once you get there, you're gonna have a good time. Yeah, Centaur's doing stuff, and you're running around, but just keep farming. You don't have your DPS ability. Your crit's a great ability. 1.35x crit, that's pretty good. Its proc chance is very high, 20%. So you're just going to keep farming. He's already level 5.
Dire's middle
With the
tower
phase
is
boots,
under attack.
Blade Fury combination, you can actually kill some people early on, before level 6. Maybe a Disruptor, who's at 600 HP. He's a support,
Dire's middle
who's left in the
tower is
lane
under
to defend
attack.
against your carry, because you're the carry. He Blade Furies. His boots are going. He pursues.
No!
And oh yeah, there's a blink that time, but you know what? Blade Fury is awesome too. And you get the kill. 1,000 gold. More importantly, level 6 and omnislash is available. Back to farming. Consolidate your win. Sometimes Slark does come in and kill you right there, so just make sure you buy something. Or take a brief moment to think about it. And then just get back into business. Yeah, get out of there, Slark. Get out there. I wonder if he actually is going to get out of here. Be scared. Sure, the last hits are under his tower, but what happens when they're not under his tower anymore? We see a different story. Because Juggernaut is upgrading. He got a kill there. And he's actually very competitive on last hitting net worth wise. Back on top at 38. And you haven't even picked up your blade mill, your blade dance yet. Plus you have a carry, just one to back you up. Sand King has begun to jungle. 1800 gold, he'll have his Blink Dagger by probably the... might get it in the 10-minute mark.
Give it up.
So your team is backing you up. You've picked up Robe of the Magi. You're going to be building into a set of drums. Those are good. Those speed you up so you can catch up to someone and click on them and they die.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And you're starting to push the lane out. They've had to rotate someone for you. They are concerned. So they even commit an ultimate to kill you. But you're really fast. You just phase boots away. And you're able to slip out. And you lived. And then you get to use your healing ability as a carry.
Regeneration.
Great synergy abilities. You have something extremely offensive in terms of it's a crit multiplier and increases your damage. And then you have what you could simply say is the opposite. You have healing for yourself. And then you have a button that you click and someone dies. I'm right there with you, Hao. So we see a rotation at the 10-minute mark. Leaving lane. They're getting together as a group. He's maxed out his Blade Fury. Could potentially kill
Radiant's top tower is
one of the supports
Radiant
alone.
structures are fortified.
And his ultimate's online. With the help of Centaur
Radiant's
third
top
support.
tower is under
With
attack.
Banana even coming in
Dire's
late,
middle tower is under attack.
they get their next tower kill. And he continues farming.
Dire's
He only
bottom
needed
tower
about
is
3 more
under
last
attack.
hits to get his recipe for drums, and he got it. His allies are smoked.
Dire's bottom tower
But he just
is
has to
under
come in.
attack.
The fight occurs just above the tier 2. And you use your Blade Fury. But Hao's instantly having to disengage. This wasn't an advantageous position, and Banana said he was charging up his ultimate. It's going to be amazing. It was okay.
You never felt more shifted.
But you end up having to run away. You use the ultimate. Well, keep in mind, 3-jump omnislash rank 1.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
A lot of times, that'll do even less damage than the Blade Fury that he's running right now. We see the purple ring around the teleportation scroll, witnessing the color. I always like to talk about that just to remind my friends who haven't figured it out yet. I only figured it out recently. Is the color of the person teleporting in. So he sees purple, he looks up at Doom, and he knows this is a big commitment. Sansheng is falling, very low HP. And they committed the Doom on
Radiant's
you.
top
Oh
tower
my god,
is
this
under
is
attack.
a nightmare. It's terrible. But you are really fast.
Face my fate.
You get one last hit in. And oh, those terrible teammates. At least you got a few
Radiant's
kills.
top tower is under attack.
You wanted out of me.
Looking back at the fight recap, you'll see that Slark is doing what you would expect Slark would do.
I'll take your tribute.
He's beating
Radiant's
you.
middle tower is under attack.
But your time will come. That was only a rank 1 omnislash. You want to max out your button that kills people with 1 click. And that's just going to take time. Plus you're level 9. The respawn time, as we saw, was very quick. You can just get back in a lane and keep farming. This is the 13-minute mark. This is the first part of Def's Daily Dose of Dota. We're going to take a break, because that's what I would consider the end of the laning phase. We're seeing our heroes start to group up. The first tier 1 has fallen, and most of our ultimates are online. Ancient Apparition contributed his ultimate to help kill and turn the tide in that fight for LGD. We'll be back after this break to continue.